Hey guys, Matt Becker here. I want to talk to you today about balsa crankbaits, particularly Bagley balsa crankbaits, and how they're made. You know, Bagleys are made a little differently than most Bagley crankbaits on the market. So I want to jump in and show you guys exactly how that's done and kind of explain it for you. So to start, each Bagley crankbait comes as a blank, roughly, a piece of balsa wood that's somewhat shaped like the bait you're trying to make. So this is the diving B1 here. We'll get a block of balsa that's pretty closely shaped to that, but it's not perfect at all. So you take those blanks and it goes into a CNC machine where it sands it down, cuts it down a little bit, and makes it pretty dang close to what this bait looks like right now, but not perfect. Okay, after we get it down to there, what happens is it's cut directly in half. So this bait here is actually two pieces. You would never know it looking at it, but once we have those two halves, they're placed into a mold, and this is where the HCM technology comes into play. It's heat compression. So they use a press and press this piece of balsa into that mold. Now what this does, it makes your balsa shrink a little bit. Therefore it becomes denser. So your balsa is not going to break if you hit it off some rocks or cast it into a bridge piling or anything like that. Your balsa is not going to break on you. Secondly, what this allows is it allows some indentions and some rivets, some divots throughout the bait so that we can run a full length wire harness. That's right. So this line tie up here is the same piece of wire that your hook's attached to back here. So never will you have to worry about your hook keeper pulling out the back or your fish getting away because your balsa crankbait broke. Even if this bait was obliterated, shattered, your back hook would still be connected to your line tie. So you never have to worry about that. Also, it allows some weights to be put in, because weight is always good. It helps you cast better, cast further, helps your bait run right and run true every single time. That's why every balsa crankbait runs true straight out of the package. No tuning needed. After that, the hook harness and the weights are placed into each half. They're glued together. A little bit of glue, they're glued perfectly together. Polished a little bit, and then they're off for painting and sealing. And you would never know that's a two-piece bait. You get the same balsa buoyancy, deflection, and action underwater, but it's two pieces and it's weighted, and your hook hangers throughout the whole bait. It's just an overall win-win situation. Hopefully you learned something about how Bagley baits are made. Stay tuned for more tips and tricks coming soon.